I want you to think back to when you woke up this morning. What is the first thing that you did, besides checking your phone? You probably got out of bed and went to the bathroom or the kitchen for whatever purpose. But in order to get there, you had to walk. Walking is a prevalent biomechanical task that most people perform in some capacity on a daily basis. Gait is a term used to encompass both the walking and running aspects of the human locomotion pattern and can be analyzed based upon multiple characteristics. Since most people will learn to walk early in life, many take having a normal and healthy gait pattern for granted. However, significant variations in gait are seen in special populations, such as those with Huntington's or Parkinson's disease, throughout the process of aging or after injury or surgery. Due to these variations, gait analysis can be a useful tool in clinical settings, either as a diagnostic aid or acting as a baseline throughout the rehabilitation process. However, in order to use gait in these settings, proper normative reference standards must be developed. So normative reference standards can be thought of the average for a certain characteristic in a specific population. When developing norms, it is important to have a large sample size, as this will reduce the role that chance, random error, or outliers will play in the results. Furthermore, it is important to use a valid, reliable, and simple method of data analysis and collection, as this will make it easy for the researchers and clinicians to replicate the conditions of your experiment. When utilizing normative reference standards, you need to make sure they're specific to the population. Currently, there is a lack of normative standards for a healthy Canadian university-age population for different temporal and spatial aspects of gait, a gap we have set out to fill. We utilize the GAITRite system, as it has been proven to be a valid and reliable method of gait analysis for different temporal and spatial aspects. It is simple and easy to use and requires participants to walk along a pressure sensor embedded mat. It is lightweight and portable, as the mat can easily be rolled up and transferred between multiple settings. In total, our experiment had 225 participants, 127 males and 98 females. This large sample size gives us great confidence that the averages we have developed will be indicative of the average for the population. Overall, we developed normative standards for 9 temporal characteristics and 6 spatial characteristics. For example, we'll take the step. A step is defined as the length or time between heel contact of one foot and heel contact of the other foot. Step length, for example, is a spatial characteristic, which is the length between those two heel contacts, which was found to be the average of 82.5 centimeters for males and 77.3 centimeters for females. Step time is a temporal characteristic, which is the time between those two heel contacts, which is found to be 0.52 seconds for males and 0.54 seconds for females. With a complete set of these norms, clinicians and researchers analyzing gait will have a proper baseline in order to compare the results. So the next time you take your ability to walk normally for granted, I want you to think about just how normally you're walking.